Yeah. You look amazing. You look beautiful. Let me see. Wow, babe.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love. Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, if I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be.
So Dan and Lisa,
Take my
watching Jenna grow up, falling in love, getting married to the man she loves.
Take my
You
heart.
promise to support and bless her as Nathan and her start this new journey together. All right. This marriage also unites new families and new friends. Dan and Shelley, and all of you here today. Do you also vow to give your blessings and support to Jenna and Nathan today? This is the time to make some noise. That's better. All right. It's a day of celebration, okay? All right, please be seated. Today we are bringing together different families. This flower unity ceremony, now it's your guys, represents the blending of these families. As Dave Willis says, family isn't defined only by last names or by blood. It's defined by commitment and by love. It means showing up when they need it the most. It means having each other's hands and backs. It means choosing to love each other, even on those days when you struggle to like each other. It also means never giving up on each other. Very nice. Today is a celebration. It's a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, and of two people who are in it forever. Today we see two people wanting to make a commitment to each other to share in all of life's adventures. This ceremony will not create a relationship that does not already exist between you. It's a symbol of how far you have come, a symbol of the promises you will make to each other to continue growing stronger as individuals and as partners. Here are some thoughtful words for you to remember. The art of marriage, it's the little things are the big things. It's never being told you're too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say, I love you at least once a day, never going to sleep angry, no time taking the other for granted. It is not expecting the husband to wear a halo or the wife to have the wings of an angel. It's not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and very importantly, a sense of humor. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is also being the right partner. And what a beautiful day to have this celebration of love on this special day here in the Rocky Mountains. These rugged and majestic mountains around us have withstood the raw power of Mother Nature for centuries. These mountains still stand tall. There's a special quote that explains this. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, yet it did not fall because it had its foundation built on the rock. So your relationship and your marriage is built on a foundation of love, and it will also withstand the same challenges and tests that time will bring. Today is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. But the truth is, Life is messy. That's only because it's real. The only difference between a beautiful garden and a field of weeds is the time you spend caring for it. So when frustration and difficulty and fear challenge your relationship as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to care for it a little bit more and focus on what is right now between the two of you, your love for each other. What you promise to each other today must be renewed again tomorrow and each day that follows. You must decide each day to commit yourselves to one another. It's going to take more than love. It's going to take trust to know in your hearts you only want the best for each other. Dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow, even when it's difficult to do so. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet that person who makes you all feel complete. The person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. So, how do you find that person? I have a list. Swipe, click, chat, text, Twitter. My personal favorite, farmersonly.com. But when you do, you just know. For Jenna and Nathan, this story begins at ASU. Nathan was in his final year there, and Jenna moved into Arizona because she couldn't stand any more Michigan winters, where she met her roommate online, who just happened to be friends with Nathan. Now, Nathan was attracted to her beautiful smile, her strong disposition, how she carried herself, her use of intoxicating words. And Jenna was drawn to this energy around him, his captivating smile, and how she found him extremely sexy. First date, Whiskey Row, where she introduced him to old fashions. And he really impressed her by picking her up in his flashy 2007 Ford Focus. They got closer the more time they spent together. Jenna loved Nathan's thoughtfulness, how he accepts her just as she is, supports and encourages her with small notes he leaves around the house. And Nathan loved how her smile was always bright, how she exudes strength and resilience, even when he accepts her weird obsessions of setting all her alarms to odd numbers and turning on her seat heater in the car no matter what the weather is. And then the moment that makes all men nervous, the proposal. Nathan planned this meticulously, first asking her father for permission. Then at the Airbnb in Dillon, he arranged, getting ready for dinner, he arranged memory pictures on poster boards in the living room. He was listening to the pictures falling off the poster boards, scrambling to fix them. Jenna finally walking into the room and Nathan dropping to one knee. I think she said yes. Now they share some common quirkiness, like obsessively listening to and talking about true crime, kickboxing, an intense love of avocado toast, dancing in the kitchen and singing in the shower, cuddling while watching Game of Thrones, which was where their first kiss was, and pampering Jenna's baby, Jova the cockapoo. Regardless of what I stand here, though, and say, today it ultimately is your words, your vision, and your intentions that must define and shape this marriage. Nathan, you have some words you want to share with Jenna?
Yes. You promised you had them.
Jenna, I'm the most fortunate man today because my bestest friendess has agreed to marry me. From the day I first saw you, your beautiful smile illuminated my life. A shining spirit within you, so strong, so resilient, that just being with you gives me a sense of warmth and comfort. Jenna, you are the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. Your ability to care and love is boundless. The part of me that you hold so sacredly in your heart, I know, will forever be protected, respected, and loved. And for the parts of you that you have shared with me, I promise to protect, respect, and love with every fiber of my being. I will always be there for you, on good days and bad. It makes no difference as long as we're together. May we find strength in one another, as well as take time to soak in every moment that our future has to offer. I promise to be present and enjoy the ride. To never stop exploring, seeking the next adventure, and laughing along the way, even if they may be at my own jokes. I promise to play board games, watch true crime movies, and eat avocado toast for the many years we have to share and love with one another. I love you, all of you, and I'm tremendously honored to call you my wife, the absolute love of my life. Now today, I honorably step down as your bestest friendest, and I become your bestest husbandist. It is a hat I graciously accept, as it carries the same weight and responsibilities as before, but now with a promise and a swear that I will love you evermore.
Jenna, what would you like to tell Nathan?
Nathan, today I pledge my undying love as I proudly give myself to you in marriage. Just as Connor said to Oliver in How to Get Away with Murder, you let me be me, all while making me a better version of myself. I want to make you as happy as you make me. You know me better than anyone else in the world, and somehow you still manage to love all of me. I promise to try in every way to be worthy of that love. As you know, when it comes to avocados, it can be hard to find the right one. Sometimes the outside doesn't quite match with what you find on the inside. But with you, I know I picked the right one. You are sexy, strong, and spirited on the outside. On the inside, you are compassionate, genuine, silly, and selfless, and I could not have asked for a better combination. Babe, I promise to always encourage you, cherish you, laugh and cry with you, comfort you, and love you unconditionally. You are my bestest friendest and my one true love. There is still part of me today that cannot believe that I'm the lucky girl who gets to marry you. Just as the ring I give you today is a circle without an end, my love for you is infinite and eternal. Just as that ring is made of indestructible substance, my commitment to you will never break. I promise to choose you every day, and I vow to be here with you and for you forevermore. I love you.
I love you.
Nathan, as you place the ring upon Jenna's finger, please repeat after me.
It's a deep pocket.
I, Nathan,
I, Nathan,
give you this ring
give you this ring
as a sign
as a sign
of my never-ending love
of my never-ending love
and commitment.
and commitment.
I promise to care for you,
I promise to care for you,
support you,
support you,
and cherish you
and cherish you
from this moment
from this moment
and forever.
and forever.
Do you, Nathan, promise to love Jenna, to build with her a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth, to be her companion in all of her successes and failures, giving her the freedom to be herself through the hard times and the wonderful times, and above all else, be loyal to her forevermore?
I do.
Jenna, as you place the ring upon Nathan's finger, please repeat after me. I, Jenna,
I, Jenna,
give you this ring
give you this ring
as a sign
as a sign
of my never-ending love
of my never-ending love
and commitment.
and commitment.
I promise to care for you,
I promise to care for you
support you,
and support you
and cherish you
and cherish you
from this moment
from this moment
and forever.
and forever.
Do you, Jenna, promise to love Nathan, to build with him a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth, to be his companion in all of his successes and failures, giving him the freedom to be himself through the hard times and the wonderful times, and above all else, be loyal to him forevermore?
I do.
Allow me to share these last thoughts. Your wedding day is one that seems to fly right by. It's a day filled with emotion, happiness, a little fear, and a lot of celebration. So now I want you to continue holding each other's hands, look into each other's eyes. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as you together build your future. The hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear and grief fills your mind. The hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one, the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours, giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Jenna and Nathan, you've each chosen to be joined in marriage today. In my presence, in the presence of family and friends, you've exchanged vows, you've made promises, you've opened your hearts to one another, declared your love and friendship, and have united yourself with the exchanging of rings. Now, we conclude this ceremony with the breaking of the glass. It's a tradition for everyone to shout Mazel Tov when he does it, the Hebrew word for congratulations, as he stomps the wedding goblet. In Jewish tradition, the breaking of the glass at the wedding is a symbolic prayer and hope that your prayer for one another will remain until the pieces of the glass come together again, or in other words, that your love will last forever. May the breaking of the glass remind you of the fragility of human relationships. A broken glass cannot be mended, and likewise, marriage is irrevocable. As this glass shatters, so may your marriage never break. Also, the sound of the glass breaking is also a signal saying, let the party begin. Nathan. Nathan, you may kiss your bride, Jenna. Colorado, I would like to introduce now for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Nathan and Jenna Reisenauer.
First day that I met you, I was never gonna let you
without further ado, please welcome our first speaker. He is the father of the groom, Dan.
Papa, can you hear me? I've always wanted to do that. Welcome, you guys, to this great outdoors. My gosh, it's beautiful, is it not? Can these guys pick a location or what? I love the creek behind there. So beautiful, just like this couple. Nathan, Jenna, this day has finally come. You guys have talked about it, you've planned about it, and now you guys are a married couple, and we couldn't be more happier for you. As well as this whole room is filled with love, and they've come here to share this great day with you. Okay, this is where it gets tough for me. Nate. Very proud of you. I've had the pleasure of watching you grow up from a little boy who did not like to be called my son because he thought I was calling him S-U-N. And he would scream, "I'm not the son," and burst into tears. I remember walking him to school and being told to not walk on the grass, Dad. He was my rule follower. Proud moment for me was to see you walk across the graduation stages and see you turn into my wonderful son, S-O-N. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Jana's parents for raising such a wonderful, beautiful woman who loves my son so dearly. Jenna, you look absolutely beautiful tonight. You're just gorgeous. I knew you were the one when you signed Nathan up for kickboxing, and he agreed to it. And to be your partner, too. With your sense of humor and passion for adventure, I knew you were the soulmate. I watched how Nathan fell in love with you. And I have never seen him so happy to be by your side. And there are no words for me to express how thankful I am of you. Sorry. But I do know Shelly and I love you like a daughter, and we welcome you to the family, and we welcome you to the whole Reisenauer gang. Thanks for you guys.
Do a magic trick.
Not prepared. All right. Actually, we'll start back over there. Dan and Shelly, I can't tell you how great it's been to get to know you guys over the past few years and how happy Lisa and I are to become one extended family with the Reisenauer clan. I would imagine that meeting your child's future in-laws for the first time can often be a stressful moment, but somehow you made us feel welcome in your home immediately, and we seem to have clicked right away. So we're great to be mishpacha with you. Nate, I always knew that the day would come when I had to contemplate my baby girl having another man in her life besides me. Will he be kind to her? Will he care for her? Will he like us? Will he like Michigan football? And lo and behold, Jenna found in you a yes answer to all those things. You even had the class to declare your intentions to me a month before you proposed, and I'll never forget that. And you didn't change your mind when I pointed out that there are no refunds and no returns. In all seriousness, Jenna clearly found in you someone that truly loves and cherishes her. and Lisa and I are nothing less than thrilled and blessed to be having you join our family. Jenna, princess. What can I say? Besides being mom's mini-me in looks, as attested to by many a random stranger, you are very much my mini-me on the inside, as attested to by you, me, and Mom. Maybe that's why we've enjoyed so many daddy-daughter activities together, like visits to Marvelous Marvin's, roller coaster rides, haunted houses, fixing grammar, and our annual New York City trips, cramming in as many shows and activities as possible. And of course, always trying to get in the last word. Right? 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 I know? Right. Yeah. Uh-huh. I learned to give up a long time ago. I know that Nate already enjoys at least some of those activities with you, and I hope that he will at least loan you to me for the occasional daddy-daughter outing. I also have to say how much Mom and I have loved watching you grow into a beautiful young woman you are today. Although the steps in your journey from home to Ann Arbor to Arizona to Colorado were not always easy, you confidently made each move and never looked back, all the while keeping Mom and I close. We love you to the moon and back. Finally, to both of the newlyweds, since you've been living together for a few years, you already know the basics of how to share life together. I just want to remind you that marriage is a wonderful journey that will have its ups and downs. And as long as you savor the ups and never give in to the downs, you will have a long, special life together for as many years as Mom and I and Dan and Shelley. I'd like to finish in a bit more traditional way by sharing with both of you the blessing with which I bless Jenna and Josh every Friday night while growing up. This is all of our wish for you both. May God bless you and keep you. May God show you favor, and may God be gracious to you. And may God show you kindness and grant you peace. Amen.